Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're dropping in on Rollercoin. We're going to be checking out how the account is doing, and also we're going to be taking a look at the marketplace and an area which I feel that needs improving because people are losing money. So keep watching. Hey, 8-bit RJ here in the 8-bit world of Rollercoin. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so this is my Rollercoin account, and the last time we were in here, or the last time we actually made a specific video, was 10 days ago. Now 10 days ago our hashing power, our bonus power, which is this number at the top here, that was at 200.46%. You can now see that we are at 213.19%. So that is a boost of nearly 14% in the last 10 days, which is pretty incredible. You know, I'm all really happy with that. Obviously that's boosting my power immensely. Our hashing power down here, we were at 90.594 petashes. You can now see that we are 98.846 petashes. So that is a boost of nearly 10 petahashes in the last 10 days, and this has all come from merging. Now we've been doing a lot of crafting, a lot of merging, and that is basically because in my account I hold a lot of duplicate miners, which has allowed me to use that crafting system to merge miners up to, you know, from uncommon to common, rare, epic, and so on and so on. And that is basically what has put that extra sort of bonus power and hashing power in my account. 10 days ago also we were earning every block, we were earning 1 RST. You can now see we're earning 1.24 RST every single block, which obviously builds up RST incredibly fast. I did, for those of you who don't know, I did recently do a live stream, and what I was really pleased about is how many people were saying that they were actually liking season 6 in the past seasons. I think there's been more complaints than there has been sort of positives out of it, but it seems that it's sort of starting to swing, you know, more positives as opposed to negatives, and especially the inclusion of RST, the ability to do the daily and weekly tasks using RST, and being able to purchase the parts box from the season store. Another big question I had during the live stream was RST going to remain after the season had finished? Now Rollercoin did announce that the season store will be here even after the season finishes, and as we know, the only way you can purchase anything from the season store is using RST. Therefore RST has to continue. So again, a lot of people found that as really good news. And one thing that a lot of people are doing with lower accounts is basically, if you go into the season store, what a lot of people are doing when they get into 100 RST, in fact, let me jump out of the way. So when a lot of people get to 100 RST, they are purchasing these boxes, and then whatever they're getting out of it, whatever spare parts they're getting out of it, because people like me are merging a lot of miners, and you know, people are merging whenever they can, whenever they've got the coin, and then what they're doing is they're basically putting these straight onto the marketplace, so which is really good, and they're making RLT from that, because obviously RST cannot be converted into anything else. The only way to earn RST is either mine it or use it or doing the daily and weekly tasks. But if you buy the parts box, then sell the parts on the marketplace at a competitive price, you're going to make yourself some RLT. With that RLT, you can then do other things. You can purchase some of the other loot boxes. You can buy some lower miners, which if you buy the lower miners, that's going to increase the power of your account, and it's also going to aid you and help build your account alongside the free power you're earning from playing the game. So for lower accounts, it seems that the introduction of RST has been very, very positive, and a lot of people did mention this and sort of point to this in the live stream, which was absolutely brilliant, and it was really good to hear. But for those of you that haven't watched the live stream, even though the live stream went absolutely brilliant, I felt there was a lot more positives than there was negatives. Unfortunately, we did have a little mishap, which led to a viewer just being upset, and I totally understood why they were. And basically, it came down to poor programming on Rollercoin's behalf. As far as I'm concerned, that is how I see it. Is basically it has just come down to poor programming on Rollercoin's part. It is mentioned in the live stream that basically pointed fingers at me, saying that I should have known this. But to be quite honest, it's not something I ever thought that would ever be put into a game, especially on a marketplace or where you're spending money. It made absolutely no sense to me. So it wasn't, it wouldn't have even been something that I would have been looking for. So all I can say is a big apologies to Lucky NR. Best of wishes to you and to your future, for your future. That I didn't know, but like I say, it wasn't even something that would occur to me would be in a program, especially a program that you're spending money. It just seems ridiculous. And anyway, you're probably thinking, well, what is that? Well, let's go and take a look. So if we go into the marketplace, this is the marketplace, and here are miners. At the moment, everything is selected. So obviously you've got all the miners, or you've got everything. So you've got miners. So that's just if you select miners. You've got parts if you just select parts. And then if you're looking for racks, you've got racks. So what caused the issue? So in the live stream, the big point of the live stream is obviously we all get together, we all chat, we discuss Rollercoin, but I was there to basically give away, or not give away, but put on the marketplace some miners I had spare at very, very low prices, right? So you got to bear in mind I had limited numbers of each miner, so whenever I put them on there, it was like a race. It was like first come, first serve. Whoever got the miners, that was it, and then there was none left. So it was a bit frantic. I mean, it was great. Most people had a really good time. But anyway, this is the sort of the fact that it was you had to be quick, I think also led to part of the problem. But like I say, this should never be in this. What I'm going to discuss with you now should not even be in here. It's just stupid as far as I'm concerned. So basically, if we go into let's go into miners, and then we're going to select the lowest one. It's just to basically, right. So, it's just to give you an idea. So basically, if you came in here and you wanted to buy yourself a miner, sorry, itchy nose, you would, you can see the price here. So you can see all the price. You can even search by price. So if you're looking for something, so if we say we're looking for something from 2 RLT up to, let's say, 5 RLT, and then we go OK, then we can select that. And you can also select by hashing power. You can also select cell count, so whether it's going to be a single a small miner or a bigger miner, and then you can also select by upgrade. So loads of positives about this marketplace. There is a lot of really good stuff in here, and it's great. I like it, but like I say, this one thing, it shouldn't be here. So anyway, so if you look here, you can see all the prices. Yeah. If we select let's select a particular miner. So let's say Clover. Wait, okay, so let's say Roller Miner S7. Particularly S7. Okay, hang on. Space S7. Sorry. Okay, right, so this is a really good example, right? So you've got multiple miners in here, yeah? You got, and on this one, they're saying it's from. Remember, this is something that's going to get this. This is what can catch you. It says from 2.1 RLT, yeah. But obviously, that could mean anything. That can mean from 2.1 up to, let's say, 10, because the one below, that's a legacy miner, and then the one there has been upgraded. So you've got 458 of that one particular miner, which is just a basic miner. It's not legacy, it's not been upgraded, but you got 458 of them, and the price goes from 2.1 RLT upwards. So that's what you got to bear in mind. So anyway, if we click on this, right, so it gives you some details, gives you the bonus power, yeah, and then it does actually show you a bit of a scale, and so like I said, you got 2.1, which is the lowest, and there's 73 of those. You got a 2.15, a 2.17, a 2.19, and a 2.22. Yeah. Now, if I click buy, so you would have the fee added to that. So if we click buy, yeah. So remember, all purchases are non-refundable under any circumstances, and then we click buy again. Okay, so that's a 2.1. So the 1.99 is without fee, right? So that's without the fee. Okay. Now, where Lucky NR got caught out was, and this is what is just absolutely stupid, is that because of the rush, and this is totally understandable, he's clicked buy, or they've clicked buy, yeah, and basically at the time, I think the miners we were selling, there was like 3 of them or 4 of them, right? So Lucky NR has gone on, he's seen one of my miners there at very, very low price, he's clicked on it, but as they've clicked on it, it's actually sold before they could confirm it. But they were unaware that the miner I'd put on there had sold. And then this is the silly bit. Rather than the marketplace and the mechanics of the marketplace and Rollercoin programming that basically if you miss the miner that you're going for, that then their transaction ends. That's not what happens. No, what happens is rather than they just saying, okay, you've missed that miner, better luck next time, they just replace it with the next miner that's in line. And the next miner that was in line was 16 RLT. Now, I'd put that particular miner on there at 1 RLT because I wanted, the point of the live stream was to help out people with lower level accounts so they could buy some relatively good powered miners at very low prices. And that was the point of the live stream. Anyway, like I say, I put the miners on there for 1 RLT. Lucky NR saw it, clicked on it, but obviously they're in a rush because they want to make sure they get it. And like I say, the original one had already been bought. By the time Lucky NR had confirmed it, but Rollercoin had just substituted. So they're just gone, oh, okay, well, that one's gone. We'll just put the next one that's in, we'll put the one that's next in line. And that was 16 RLT. So instead of Lucky NR spending 1 RLT, they spent 16 RLT. And obviously, we're not happy about that. And yeah, and I can totally understand that. But essentially, it comes down to, as far as I'm concerned, stupid programming. Because, you know, I mean, it's like if you were, that's like if you were actually at a physical auction where you're sat there putting your hand up, you know, to bid, and then the item you're bidding on gets sold. But because, you know, because you've put your hand up, they've just then got something similar, but it's twice the price and sold you that. You know, rather than just going, oh, the auction's over, or you've been outbid, or you missed out, you know, better luck next time. All these things, you know, any of those things are a Rollercoin could do and just stop the transaction right there. Rather than, like I say, essentially forcing you to buy a miner which you don't want to buy because you have no idea that that has been changed. You know, you don't know you've missed out on the one you were going for until you go back into your account and realize that all your RLT's missing, you know, and stuff like that. And I don't know if the point of it is that Rollercoin, they just want to make a sale. And they're just like, well, you know, if it's a couple of if it's an RLT extra or a few RLT extra, they're not going to be that bothered. They're going to get the miner, and that's it. But at the end of the day, like we've just seen with that one, there's 73 miners at that, you know, but they all range from different prices. And if you didn't want to pay a higher price than you expected to, well, then you're not going to be happy. And that is what I think is just not a clever way of doing it. I mean, I have actually, if we go into here on the Discord, I went into the improve and suggest area of their Discord, and I've put here, that's me. If a person misses a sale of a miner in the market, then just say they have missed it and stop the transaction. Don't just add a substitute miner which could be twice the price of the one the person actually wanted to buy, as the change can be missed and leads to very unhappy members. And that is very true. It does. And the thing is, it's probably not the only time it's going to happen. I mean, obviously, because I put the miner on ridiculously low, it was ridiculously low. I guess the gap from my one to the one that Lucky NR ended up buying was massive. It was absolutely huge. But at the same time, it should never have happened. It should never have happened. If you miss out, then you miss out. You know, that's it. Just stop the transaction, Rollercoin, and then allow the person to then go and either purchase a different miner at a similar price. Because at the end of the day, if people are in the market for miners, even if they can't get the exact miner they want, they will go and look for another miner which might have similar power and similar bonus, and then they'll just buy that one. You know, I mean, I've got no end of miners on my racks that all look different, but if we go through the, if we go into my collection and look at the bonuses are exactly the same. The amount of power you get back from them is exactly the same, but they're like, you know, they're different miners. They are different miners. So, like I say, if someone's looking for a certain power and a certain bonus, they can do it, even if they miss the miner that they're actually wanting. There's plenty of other miners on there that will give them the exact same amount, the same numbers, but they will also probably be able to buy them at the price they want, and they'll be happy with that purchase rather than feeling conned into buying something that they didn't want. And I think this is where Rollercoin really needs to change this mechanic in the marketplace, because I don't think it will be the first time or the only time it happens. You might well have had it happen. Someone else in my live stream had it happen. They took it as a bit of a, they just took it as a bit of bad luck that they went for one of my miners. They missed out, and then they ended up paying. I think I put it on there for 3. That particular miner, it was a Rollercoin SX Legacy, which it was given something like about 3,000 gigahashes or terahashes. It wasn't I put it on for like 3 RLT, and the person missed out, and they ended up spending 10 RLT. And they just took it as well. That's it. It's the name of the game. It's just the way it works. Unfortunately, Lucky RNR didn't take it that way and was very, very unhappy, and that makes me unhappy. At the end of the day, the live stream was meant to be, a great evening for everybody to have fun and just enjoy the night. And if you could pick up some cheap miners, pick up some cheap racks, then absolutely brilliant. But like I say, because of what I feel is bad programming, it essentially sort of didn't ruin the evening. I guess it just put a little bit of a damper on it, and for Lucky NR, it probably did ruin the evening. And like I say, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it, but I am extremely sorry. Okay, so all I can say is basically bear that in mind. Just make sure that, take your time. Make sure that what they are telling you what Rollercoin is saying you are paying, that is in fact what you are paying. So just just be careful. That's all I can say, is just be careful. And I'm going to leave that there. So obviously, if you can smash that like button, it really does support my channel, which then helps me make more content to help you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.